Okay, so I just stumbled upon Pluto and I'm totally intrigued by how it's reimagining Lua programming.
Right? I mean, it's essentially a dialect of Lua, but with some cool enhancements that make development faster.
Totally, I love the idea of accelerated development, but what really grabbed my attention was the new syntaxes they introduced.
Yes, the switch statements and compound operators can really streamline the code. It's like giving Lua a makeover.
That's wild. So it's not just about aesthetics, it actually impacts how you write and structure the code.
Exactly. Plus, the fact that it's largely compatible with Lua 5.4 makes it easier for developers to transition.
But wait, how does that compatibility work? Are there any caveats?
Good question. So Pluto introduces new keywords like switch and class, which can create conflicts.
Oh, wow. So what happens if that conflict arises? Can the parser sort it out?
Yep, the parser tries to figure it out, but if it can't, you can use compatibility mode to avoid issues.
Okay, that's pretty clever, but it does make me wonder about the learning curve for new users.
True, but they have detailed documentation which helps users get going and understand these nuances.
That gives me chills. Documentation is key, especially when switching to something new.
Absolutely. And the interactive playground in your browser is such a great way to dive right in.
Yeah, who doesn't love coding without a full setup? It's instantly accessible.
And speaking of accessibility, Pluto also lets you execute Lua bytecode, which is a huge bonus.
Wait, really? So does that mean you can run older Lua code without conversion?
Exactly. Most features generate bytecode compatible with Lua, so it's like a safety net for developers.
That's actually kind of scary, in a good way. It must feel liberating for those transitioning from Lua.
Definitely. And the fact that it keeps rebasing with Lua's main repository keeps it fresh.
So it won't become obsolete overnight. That's really reassuring for developers.
Right. When Lua 5.5 drops, Pluto is ready to incorporate those updates, which is impressive.
So if you're a Lua scripter, it sounds like you can slowly phase into Pluto without feeling overwhelmed.
Exactly. It feels like Pluto is designed with the community in mind, which is refreshing.
This reminds me of when other programming languages transitioned to keep up with tech trends.
Exactly. Like how Python keeps getting those extensive updates without breaking the old code.
Oh, now I see the bigger picture here. It's about evolution in programming ecosystems.
So true. And it highlights the importance of community feedback in shaping programming languages.
Yeah, that makes sense. Have you noticed how user-friendly innovations seem to resonate more?
For sure. When devs feel comfortable with a language, they're more inclined to create amazing things.
So if we put all this together, Pluto isn't just a tool, it's a pathway for creativity, right?
Exactly. It encourages experimentation while honoring legacy code. That's a win-win.
But wait until you hear what happens next. Imagine the potential with community contributions.
That's the really crazy part. Open source projects like this can grow organically and beautifully.
I can see it now, amazing libraries and tools coming out of Pluto as the community evolves.
Yes, it's a breeding ground for innovation, and I can't wait to see what comes next.
What if Pluto inspires other languages to evolve in similar ways? That could be a game changer.
Oh, absolutely. We might see more programming languages embrace adaptability and user experience.
This conversation is blowing my mind. There's so much potential and fusion within programming.
For real. It's about creating tools that serve the user better, and Pluto seems to nail that.
I'm so excited to keep an eye on Pluto and see how it shapes the future of programming.
Same here. It's thrilling to think about how language evolution reflects changing tech landscapes.
So in the end, the question is, how much more can we innovate programming as a community?
Exactly. And what might the next generation of programmers create using such tools?